guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be putting some power into this blue van, only temporary, just so I can run my Starlink and stuff. It's been very frustrating not having any power into the van or into the back house section of it to run my inverter and charge all my devices. This will be able to keep me in contact with you guys a little easier. So let's jump right into it. So in here, you see I have two 100 watt amp hour 12 volt Renogy batteries. They're AGMs. I'm gonna need to have these so I can run my inverter. I'm gonna use this to power from under the hood to these batteries. And I need this mainly to power my Starlink unit just sitting over there. Currently it's plugged into a friend's van. So we're gonna try and fix it up. We're gonna have to go through here, in, to this, and then to this, and then to that. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can do so with the wires that we have in this box here. And just do like a temporary job and get some power in here for now. And then eventually we will do a whole proper power box, as I mentioned into my last video. This is what I have in planned. So I need to get my fridge from storage, make sure that it fits right here, and then I can go off of that on how big and everything else will be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for right now I need power, so we're gonna tinker with this, and I'll click check in with you guys when we get through the steps. Hey you guys, I got some wire out right now. I think this one will be the one I run through, just because it's a bigger and longer gauge. I held on to a couple of these booster cable wires. I know Mr. Blair is going to kick my butt for using them, but I just need a quick and dirty system that'll work right now, and we'll tie everything up and do everything proper, even revisit this and get a proper crimp and covering over this. Like I said many times, my main goal with this blue van is to do everything properly. So even though it's the right gauge wire, it's good wire, it's got good lug, it still needs to be reconnected properly. So we'll be revisiting every part of this, and I'll show you guys each step. But just for right now, I need power so I can show you guys all that in video, or it's a little bit tricky to get videos out to you. So for right now, this will work. I'm gonna start hooking stuff up, and I'll check in with you guys once I get through each step. Hey you guys, it's been a minute, but I think I got everything hooked up correctly. If I do, the inverter should turn on, and all the lights should be on the charge controller. Let's check it out. So in here, I've just got this wire that will run under and through the doghouse, just connected to this mess for right now. It'll definitely be getting all fixed up. I'll be getting a new wire for right here, going to the starter, all new ground wires, everything. So when I switch it for the top post battery, everything looks nice. All right, let's move in here to this madness. So it looks confusing, but I'm gonna try and do my best to describe every piece of it. So as you can see right there, this wire comes in, curls, and then comes up right here to the charge controller. This is the input for the charge controller, and then the output is right here. This wire goes to the battery. These wires tether the batteries together, same as the ground. The ground goes that way and this way to the body, and they both meet right here. Up here we have the phone app reader, so I can tell the voltage on these batteries, and also my front battery as well, so that's pretty cool. The only thing I have yet to hook up is the temperature for the battery. I have that stuffed in here, so it'll read the battery's temperature. I just need to figure out which one it goes in for right here. Other than that, that's ready to go. The last power and negative come this way to the inverter. And the inverter, I just have a piece of wood screwed to it, held back by this camping bungee cord. Like I said, everybody, it's just temporary. Mr. Blair tried to seen the booster cable wires, was not happy, but like I said, it's all temporary, just so I can power the Starlink unit right now, and also be able to charge my phone and stuff like that. Boom. So I could access that from my driver's seat area. Perfect. Okay, you guys, screwdrivers and wiring kit saves the day again today. I managed to get the inverter all hooked up nice and clean. I also added this extension cord for if I want power back there. Let's see, what else did I add? I also, I still haven't plugged in the temperature gauge. I'll figure out which one that is. I still have the manual and everything for it. Also, yeah. Okay, so I've also hooked up solar right here. So this solar is the positive, that's the negative. If we follow them back here, and then we'll go outside. For right here, it is on the rubber, so it should be fine. I've already closed it a number of times, and it's nice and clean. I've got the solar wire running in through here, rounded up right there, and then popping out right here. For when we pull up, I can lay my solar panel down flat, kind of like that, and then soak up the solar all day. This is kind of the way we park anyway, if you can see, except Turtle, he has it on the back. But yeah, that's the setup, you guys. And then the Starlink over here has magnets on it now, thanks to a subscriber for grabbing that off my wish list. We can mount it to the top, as you guys can see in the van tour. It's pretty burnt up here. I'm gonna paint the roof soon enough. So with that being said, for right now, even if those try and scratch it, I don't mind so much. But yeah, he's in there. And we're gonna hook up the Starlink into the van as well with that extension cord. Yeah, we can put all of this back in there. Boom. I also added my Noco charger here for when I go to charge up the battery right here before I add him under the hood of the van.
Still going?
Oh yeah.
It's national or international Clean Your Freaking Fan Day.
Clean your van.
Everybody watching this right now, look up. I guarantee it's dirty.
Is it?
Guaranteed.
Oh, that their
Everybody
van.
watching.
Everybody's vans
All
are dirty.
you lazy shits, get off your ass and clean your fan. Today is the day.
Mine's totally not dirty. You can see all three lights lit up. that third red light is solar, and that's because it works. Check it out. Also, another thing I did was I added my little office space to the passenger seat area to kind of mimic what it would be like when I do get a desk built here. Check it out. Plan is to have this seat swivel, and when it does, I'll be facing the desk. I have my little office thingy here. This also attaches to the front steering wheel here, which is really cool for when I'm sitting up here doing some stuff or live streams and whatnot. I've really been enjoying seeing all the power and office stuff right here. If anybody knows me in person, most times I don't leave this front area. And if I go back here, it's usually just to sleep or relax. So up here is mainly where I'd be sitting and doing most of my stuff. So having the power system and my office little area all in one spot is super cool. Also, in the future, when this does get built into a desk, if I ever need to get at my power system, maintenance, anything, or just want to check up on stuff, I could always open my passenger door and have full access without having to crawl back there like I did in my last van. But yeah, so far, that's the temporary power system. You know, it's not quite a Bluetti or a Jackery or any of those fancy power systems, but in my mind, this is basically a Renogy power system. You know what I mean? You can't like take it out and bring it into a building to charge. It's not that easy. And honestly, if Mr. Blair actually mentioned this, if someone wanted to try and steal this system, they'd be so confused with trying to unhook what needs to be unhooked. But yeah, this is a little bit of a short and sweet video. I will be doing more of these videos with everything that I do to the van, so you guys can get a, direct video showing what I did on that particular day or that particular project of the van. And also it makes it easier for anybody who is curious about how to hook up some systems, what I did in order to install something on the van. I want to do a bunch of shorter videos showing each step of how this thing gets built out. I'm really excited for that. And as much as I do like the longer videos, build videos I believe should be a little bit shorter in order to show each step in a way. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There'll be many more to come. And make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. Stay in touch and keep updated on everything that's going on with this build. If anybody doesn't know, this van is going to be unlike most van life vans. A lot of people lift their vans, go off-roading into the wilderness. That's cool if you're into that. I grew up in Newfoundland with plenty of off-roading and being in the wilderness. That is not this van's plan. I plan to turn this thing into the most badass hot rod machine that anybody's ever lived in. And if you guys are interested in that kind of content, like I say, be sure to follow along, and I'll keep you guys all updated on how everything gets built out and each step along the process. But until next time, remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. See you on the next one.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck. If you ask me, I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell the deals just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away.
Also, for anybody waiting and curious, BTS is where you plug in the temperature sensor, and that stands for Bruce's temperature sensor. You know what I'm saying?